What is going on, guys? We are back again with another video for you. This time we got a From the Gallery tow edition. So basically these are trucks that are functional, probably diesels, and at the same time they can get done. We got Rainy here, crew long .6.7 or something like that on the gram, and we're gonna make it happen. Let's get into it. Oh, before we get into it though, if you're looking to package some wheels and tires, whether it's a dually, not a dually, anything in between, we got wheels, tires, suspension, accessories, performance. Not dualies, unfortunately, but you can find them at your dealership if they're not sold out. CustomOptions.com. All right, let's get into it. So first up, we have a maroon 2015 Chevy Silverado 3500 HD. It's on some Fuel Maverick 20 by 8.25s, negative 176 offset, Falken Wildpeak AT3W tires in a 305/55, and stock suspension.
There's just something about a wide dually that just always looks proper. I don't know why. I have no use for a dually, but I want one.
That's what I'm saying. I have one and it's broken. All right, so what else has he done to this thing? He's got color match bumpers, LED headlights, fog lights, custom interior, 50% windshield tint, 5% all the way around, Easy Links DP5 switch, 0 to 200 horsepower tune, 5-inch exhaust, WC Fab intake kit. So he's got a decent amount done for like a daily driver. This thing's pretty well all around done up.
And none of the mods are like excessively like out of the realm of like affordability. It's a nice solid round build. Color match anything looks good.
Oh yeah.
Especially like a maroon truck, getting rid of all the chrome and all that. It looks sharp. Now you just get the mirrors done.
Get the mirrors done. Okay, let's rate it and then I'll go over some stuff. You got this 0 to 10 scale.
Yep.
0 being the worst, 10 being the best. 3, 2, 1,
7 and a half.
7 and a half.
Yeah.
You beat me by that half. Okay.
I am not a huge GM fan, but like that looks really good. It almost gives you like the Kodiak look with like the color matched everything front end and everything. It's a sharp looking truck.
The reason I gave it a 7, so it's like a perfect daily driver. It's nothing crazy, but it like looks super clean. When I see a dually that has that much like poke in the rear, I'd like a super single in the front. I don't know why. Maybe it's just because I like having the same amount of stance front to back. So having like a 10 or 12 wide to kind of match that same amount of poke in the front, to me would be sick. But at the same time, this is an easy throw on set. Like it's a dually. You throw all this on there, it looks awesome. It gets the job done.
Yeah, and I'll agree. I think it's just because the front's with a huge convex face of the front wheels with how wide and offset and deep dish the rears are. It kind of just makes it a little weird, so I agree.
That's dually life. That is what it is, unless you decide to take that adapter off and go super single. So
I like super single dually, so I get it.
Cool. On to the next one.
Ooh, is it a real Amarillo though? No, it's a 7.3.
All right. We got a 2003 Ford F350 Super Poopy. American Truxx Sweep, 24 by 14, negative 76 wheels. You got Atturo Trail Blade Mts, 37, 13 and a halves. Pro Comp suspension lift of 8 inches. And he's got a trailer hooked up to this thing. He's got a gooseneck. So you can tell that he actually puts this through set. At first I was like, how is this a tow edition vehicle? But then you can see that he definitely puts in some work.
Got that bedside exhaust exit. I like it.
Pro Comp arch springs with Bilstein 5100 series shocks, dual fronts, single rears. No rubbing, scrubbing. Oh boy. Details, he's part of level 7, team maxed on the build. He's got engine work done, he's got a turbo thruster, intercooler, fuel lab regulated return, cold air intake, pure power injectors. He's got a billet trans with a shift kit, he's got a billet input shaft, he's got a billet torque converter, billet flex plate, he's got a deep pan for the transmission. Driveline, he's got 456 gears, he's got Driveline Specialties drive shaft. Other mods include a Kelderman dual steering stabilizer kit, he's got dual stabilizers from Fox, he's got a red head steering gearbox, he's got track bars from Pro Comp, he's got adjustable track bars from Pro Comp, he's got an 8-inch Pro Comp lift, he's got the Bilstein shocks we talked about, he's got his wheels and tires mentioned in here again, he's got his Scar subs, he's got an 08 Lincoln Navigator center console, he's got Spider headlights and taillights, he's got a move front bumper, he's got 08 mirrors, tailgate and bumper, he's got Go Rhino roof rack, he's got a custom front grille, and he's got a Meg high-tech rear diff cover.
I would have just said he's got a lot of shit.
He's got a lot of shit.
But that's the thing though, like if you're gonna tow with a truck, like it's not that you need all of that, but like it never hurts to like overdo when you're pushing 37s on an 8-inch lift while still hauling goosenecks.
Yeah.
And fifth wheels, because it's just added preventative maintenance and it doesn't leave you on the side of the highway in the mountains in Georgia.
That was a direct call out and I feel attacked.
Yeah. That's a lot of work done, and it's like you look at those photos that we have and it doesn't seem like there's that much done from the outside other than like your your visuals.
Wheel tire, suspension, bumpers, roof rack is pretty much all
Yeah.
you see, but then under the hood and underneath the truck, you got a lot done.
I wish you would have gave us interior photos, because it'd been cool to see how that Lincoln interior would fit and all that, because
Yeah.
you never hear about that. So.
And the last guy, too, said he had custom interior seats or something like that and didn't show any interior shots. We want to see wheel tire, suspension, and fitment, but at the same time, throwing a couple shots for your interior, guys.
Yeah.
I love checking it out.
Give us ideas, because most of us have stock interiors minus like the small stuff, so.
Yeah, we're basic over here.
Give
All
us the
right,
good
let's rate
stuff.
this thing.
All right, I'm ready.
Are we rating it as far as a tow vehicle or as far as a show vehicle or both?
I think it's encompassed in both.
All right. 3, 2, 1, 9.
6.
6?
Yeah. I am not a yellow fan of trucks.
That's not yellow. I forgot you're
Colorblind.
colorblind. It's like lime green.
Okay. I'm not a fan of the color. Even my truck's lifted 8-inch on 40s. It's just not ideal for like gooseneck fifth wheel hauling. Like, yeah, it works, but I'd rather just use a stock truck.
Yeah, we ain't about that stock truck life over here, though. Come on.
Yeah, but an 8-inch truck on 37s is just butt cheeks to tow with, and if you think you're wrong.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying you're not right.
But I don't know, it's hard because it's got a lot of good stuff in it. Like a lot of good stuff. I had a 7.3, you remember that.
Is it 7.3 or is this a 6.0?
I don't know, we're going off the Instagram and the year, it's 7.3.
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
I don't know, I'm just not a fan of those trucks anymore. And I used to love mine.
Yeah, you had one, you absolutely loved it.
Yeah.
And you had some engine work done to it, too.
Yeah, I don't know. I used to love them and now I just can't get behind them at all.
But yeah, I rated it a 9. It's got so much done to it that, right, it's not going to leave you on the side of the road in the mountains in Georgia stranded. It looks good at the same time. Clearly he uses this thing and he puts it through some work. So the fact that he does all of that while still keeping it clean, everything like that, I just think it's funny that you think that it's a yellow truck.
Colorblind, man. I don't know what to tell you.
Good thing you don't edit videos. Could you imagine?
That's why I don't do photos either.
All right, next truck.
Oh, my favorite green truck ever. Just kidding. It's black.
2018 GMC Sierra 3500 HD, American Force Attacks in 22 by 8.25 plus 169 offset. So the positive offset's going to be the front.
Yep.
It'll be negative 176, negative 200, somewhere in there. The giant negative is going to be the rear then. So we're still working on getting our gallery and our site set up to kind of have those two numbers, because even though they're both 22 by 8.25, fronts have a lot different offset than the rears do, and the inners. Cognito suspension lift of 10 inches. That does not look like it's lifted 10 inches, and it's on 37.
It's a GM product.
Oh.
That's just how they work.
Okay, that angle looks a little bit better. That first photo was kind of hard to tell. Jeez.
That's a lot of truck.
Yeah, it's a lot of bumper. All right, we got a 10-inch Cognito with Fox reservoirs, 10 to 12-inch Kelderman air ride, Kelderman front and rear bumpers.
Aired out for the pheasants.
So maybe that's why it was aired out in that first photo or something. It looked a little bit smaller, but maybe it's just the angle, I think, is what does it.
I think it's just the angle, yeah.
So 22s and 37s.
I think 40s would fill it out that much more, but like.
But at the same time, it's a GM product. How badly is it gonna? Well, it shouldn't rub hypothetically, considering you got those.
I think you just have to trim.
Wheels in the front, yeah. They
Unless
don't stick out, you know?
Unless you got like a thinner 40, I don't know. But I wouldn't build mine to be like that, but I with it. Like Kelderman bumpers and stuff like that just always work really good on like the beefy tow trucks.
Yeah, this thing looks like it could go through anything. It's like a tank.
Just needs a single rear wheel fronts.
Yep.
Other than that, it's rowdy. I mean, it's huge.
I dig it. You ready to rate it?
Yep.
3, 2, 1, 7.
I don't know. Like the billet wheels do it. It just looks like the beefy truck that you'd see like the f***ing supper club where you're like, damn, who the hell is that guy?
Yeah.
But you never see it anywhere else because it's always out towing something somewhere not around you.
Yep. Yeah. That's
so it's like the hidden gem.
I dig it. The front bumper is just too much for me. The giant deer guard thing on the grill is just that.
That's because he doesn't slow down for animals when he's towing.
Also fair.
Time is money. Just shred them.
Oh! Shred it, bro! Shred it, shred it! Yeah!
Next up, we have a
Korth Special.
2015 GMC Sierra 3500 HD on some XD grenades in a 22 by 12 negative 44, Toyo tire 3312 and a half, and a leveling kit.
So the Korth Special is 22. Well, he's got 420s, but 22s, rubber bands, and a leveling kit.
Kryptonite Stage 2 leveling kit, rubs like crazy, who cares? No trimming, but installed a wicked customs bumper spacer kit.
Yeah, don't do that. We don't space bumpers around here. Just trim it, like the rest of us.
A lot of people space bumpers.
Yep.
The problem is when it hits on the inside of the fender, you're still screwed because you can't space that.
I mean, you could with the Sawzall and a hammer. I don't. You can't even tell he's got a bumper spacer on there.
No, it's pretty impressive.
I bet you it's not even on in those photos.
You think so?
I don't think so because it flows with the wheel well.
I can't call it.
I like 22x12 and 33s, like 34-inch tire setups.
But for a towing setup, though, you don't have much sidewall there. I don't think it's going to ride the best or tow the best necessarily.
It depends. I feel like if you get helper bags, it just kind of like alleviates any of those issues. It's
And
clean
he's
and
towing
simple.
a camper, so it's not like he's doing anything crazy with it. You ready to rate it?
Yeah.
Okay. 3, 2, 1,
6.
6. Yep.
Just a clean daily. I mean, realistically, you don't need anything more than
Now that you
that.
said the Dustin Korth Special, that's all I can think of. Like, it's literally a blue truck, 22s, 33s, rubber
Yeah.
bands, leveling kit. Like, it is the Dustin Korth Special.
Nothing wrong with the truck. It's just it's a very simple truck, which maybe that's what he's going for. And
Yeah, it gets the
it
job
works
done.
out.
Like, if you're going camping with this thing, you pull up and you're still like, got a pretty much brand new truck, looking good,
Yep.
pulling your camper, can't complain. And it's gonna pull it easy. This thing's a 3500 single rear wheel.
Who the did me dirty with the damn Cummins?
You know how excited he got for this, just to see a flatbed and stacks on it?
Not even that. This thing's just like a genuine work truck from like the oil fields.
Just like yours.
I mean, that's factual.
All right, we got a 2018 Ram 3500. It's on Fuel 538, which I think is the Maverick. Fronts, it looks like, if it's 24s, 2414.
Yep.
The rears are going to be a 24 by 8 3/4, negative 196 or 211 offset.
It's a lot. Those are deep dishes in the back.
Yep. But it fills it out. See, that's what I like, is when they put the super single in the front and then front
Yep.
rear, this rear shot here, you can just see.
It just gives you a staggered beef instead of like the sucked in under the wheel
Yeah.
wells.
It looks like, yeah, it's beefy all the way around. He's got his little doggo in the picture here.
That is a cat.
No, it's a dog. Maybe
It's a
to
small
you.
dog. Cat.
Those stacks are something. Jesus.
It sucks because I love flatbed dualies, but they gotta be full skirt.
What does that mean? Like the sides and everything?
Like the cabinets underneath and the toolbox, the storage boxes underneath.
So it looks like it's, yeah, filled out.
Oh man, yeah. You know, I don't mind stacks, but those are not the move.
I don't mind it. I think if he filled out the bed and like kind of finished it off, this thing would look like a pretty mean like welding rig, tow rig, whatever rig you want it to be, pretty much functional for anything. I don't hate it. It's definitely dirty. He definitely uses this thing. What do we have for details? 2-inch leveling kit, slight rub at full turn. Somehow it's a slight rub when he's got 35s on a leveling kit. I guess it's because it's a Ram, huh?
Well, I mean, that's like me with my slight rub. It only rubs if you're stupid enough to turn it past one full turn.
That's
So,
fair.
Only slightly rubs. No, I mean, if you're still trying to crank it a turn and a half in, yeah, it's a lot of rub.
All right, you ready to rate this thing?
Oh, no. I'm not, because I don't know what to give it.
Do you think he puts the gooseneck on the back of the truck and then hooks the camper to the back of the gooseneck trailer? That'd be the ultimate tow rig.
I've seen it done. So, I mean, it's
God.
possible. I mean, Texas, I'm pretty sure you can get away with it.
Better
Texas.
yet, if there was a truck on the gooseneck trailer and then bumper pull
See, they might.
to the truck on the
I mean,
trailer.
that is a fifth wheel camper, but
All
I
right,
don't know.
ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1, 6.
7.
7?
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna give it like way lower than that.
I wanted to, but it's still a Cummins, and it's a dually.
Okay.
I don't know. It's some dude's work truck, so it's hard to complain. Like it's a nice work truck. I would just change some small stuff.
So that's what we got for you guys in this episode of From the Gallery Towing Edition. If you guys have a towing rig or any rig you guys want to get loaded up on the gallery, it's customoutfits.com/gallery. You can show it off there. Also, you can find fitment. We've got like 90,000 trucks in the gallery right now. And, of course, wheel start, suspension, accessories, performance, dually wheels, intakes, everything. customoutfits.com. That's all I got for you. Peace.